Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. I got a real cool new game to show you. It's called StarCraft Remastered. I bet you haven't heard of it. Ha ha! It's full circle, the Zerg finale. Protoss Homeworld of Ire.
You have done well, my Seraphit. The Protoss can do nothing but flee before the onslaught of the swarm. But now you must assault one final site before our conquest is assured. Behold, there is a temple not far from here that lies upon ground most hallowed. Though I have borne witness to the passing of countless millennia, the temple which you must assault is older by far. For it was constructed by my creators, the Xel'Naga, and it marks the site where the Xel'Naga first set foot upon Ire. The temple must be cleared, and the Kadarin crystal set in its place. Only then shall the way be made ready, for it is upon that ground alone that I may be manifest.
Alright, Overmind. We're gonna manifest you so hard, you're not even gonna know what hit you. Alright, let's go. Got a creep colony in a weird place. That's exactly where I want to put another hatchery. Yeah, look at that. Another stupid building placement. We'll just do this. Faster we can get another hatchery, the better, I'd say. We'll see how this is going to go. You know what? I'll go ahead and do Radio Free Zerg for y'all out there. Get a little Zerg remix going. Alright, so this is going to be similar to the last map. God, why does it always seem like the digital volume is so much higher every time I start playing again? That's where I had it. I don't know. It's fine. Get some new jams here. So it's going to be similar to last map, where we're going to try to just make some basic units move out and take a base pretty quickly. There are two bases to the left and right of our main base here that I'm going to go for pretty quick. It's just getting this saturated. So, in fact, I might just go take it right away. There's two easy bases to take on both sides, but the problem is the one over to the right is there's some cannons on the high ground, so it is slightly bothersome to take. This is mildly annoying because we can only put a hatchery either down here or up here, and in fact I might do both eventually, but up here is probably for the best. Radio Free Zerg is kind of weird. I could turn it up a little bit, but then I have to remember to turn the sound back down. There you go. There's Radio Free Zerg for you. Let's go ahead and grab a spawning pool as well. We do start with a lot of money, which is certainly nice. Wait, is there no... Oh, I was going to say, is there no gas? What is happening here? There is gas. Let's go ahead and get this started. Might have been better to just get a hatchery down closer there instead. Actually, no, this is going to allow me to get so many minerals right away, which I find important. We have a nice little group here to defend with, and Ultralisk is obviously going to be really helpful. We just want to get a couple colonies set up, enough to feel relatively safe. So, I mean, what does that mean? I have no idea. I don't know exactly what that means. Alright, we'll make sure to put some fellas on this extractor soon as well. Let's just at least get one going. Spawning pool's coming up. We'll get triple Evo chamber, start harvesting from here. We're just going to have so many hatcheries here. We want to make one a little bit closer to the extractor as well. It's just, I want to get all of this saturated as much as possible first. We don't really have to worry about anything cloaked. I doubt we're going to see any arbiters coming and attacking with the enemy forces, so I'm not really concerned about spore colonies right away. Maybe getting a few more hatcheries would be nice. See if we can take this thing, and now it's just going to run away. That's okay. As long as we don't get supply blocked, I'm pretty comfortable with what's happening here. Guess we want to start setting up a couple colonies to spread the creep. We'll leave these creep colonies the way they are. But we do have access to a lot of money right here, right at the beginning. Again, I'm going to get another hatchery down here. That's going to give us 4. We're going to get a 5th one here to get us a little closer to the extractor. And that's pretty much the role that we're gonna be on right here. Just making sure we get enough drones and make sure that they're all mining. That's actually a mild challenge, is making sure that once they spawn, they're all doing something. I have certainly not had much trouble with this in general. I've been commenting on that a lot, and a lot of people have also been saying, doesn't it feel like this is just mildly easier than it used to be? I don't know. Am I crazy? I feel crazy for even thinking that this is easier than it used to be. Alright, the normal music is back. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit, because it does get a little overbearing in my ear holes. I also don't want to take for granted... I don't want to take for granted how easy this may be right now, because that doesn't mean it's going to stay easy forever. I'm not sure. I don't know. We've got a long time still. We got a lot to set up, so let's just get a move on here. Gonna get that triple Evo. I'm gonna go ahead and get a Hydralisk Den, actually. Speaking of taking things for granted, I was thinking the other day that I definitely take my new vision for granted. It's very strange because my wife and I both got LASIK earlier this year, and it's just such a strange situation to wake up every morning and be able to just see. Because I got glasses when I was in 5th grade, and so I've always worn glasses. I wore contacts for a little bit, but for the most part, I was wearing glasses. And after I got LASIK, again, I started taking it for granted. Where now it's just normal, and every so often I have to remind myself. Like I went with the miracle of modern technology, I had my eyes zapped, and now I can see. It's incredible. Can we kill these no problem? I think so. Let's go ahead and make sure and get some colonies here. But the LASIK procedure freaked me out a lot, and I have one of those friends who purposefully kind of screws with me sometimes, where he's like, "Oh yeah, you should definitely." I got LASIK; it was the best thing ever. And then he actually kind of talked me into it, and that was okay because I was really on the cusp of getting it. And then after I'm like, yeah, we're actually we're ready to get it. We actually signed the forms and we're scheduled. It's like, oh my god, really? You're doing that? That's so dangerous. But the procedure was super weird. I don't know if anyone out there has the opportunity to get LASIK because it is quite expensive. You know, you got to do your research and make sure you go to a reputable doctor and such. But it was super weird. But it was really fast. Like I barely even remember it happening. That's how quick it was. It was incredible. But I don't know if you're familiar with the LASIK procedure, but I'm going to explain it to you right now, and it's kind of gross, but it's the miracle of modern technology. So your eye has a thin layer over it, over the cornea, and what actually happens is a machine using it thinly slices a layer of your corneal flap, and it actually is basically peeled off the front of your eye. And at this time, everything is numb. You feel nothing. It didn't really feel like anything in particular. It was just kind of weird. And they peel the corneal flap back, and then the laser zaps in there, and it actually shaves part of your cornea off, and then they put the flap back, and it didn't really feel like anything, and then suddenly, you can see. It was like the most incredible experience of my life to sit up and just be able to see. And they're like, oh no, you should close your eyes, give your eyes a break. I went home. They gave me a Valium. They give everyone the option to take Valium because, it can definitely freak you out. And I went home. I went to sleep for like a solid 4 hours. And when I woke up, I was fine. And I'm not saying everybody's going to have the best experience ever, but I got to say, it was one of the best things that has ever happened to me. It was so interesting, but also so beneficial to just my day-to-day life. There's no way I could ever regret such an incredible experience. I'm like gushing about it now, but it was just one of those things. I was thinking about it literally earlier today, and I thought, how is it that I just don't wake up every day and just think, oh my god, I can see, or like I'm taking a shower and I think, oh my god, I can see. I can see stuff in the shower. It's just like, it's incredible. It's just so crazy. I'm gonna make a bunch of Zerglings to push up into this base. Okay, we got a lot of drones now. I think I'm in good shape. I'm gonna start making overlords so I can move up there. But yeah, now I wake up and it's just like business as usual. I barely even remember what it was like to wear glasses. I wear sunglasses now. I'm like, these are they feel like clunky on my face. Completely disregarding the fact that for 20 years of my life I was wearing glasses. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't know. It's just incredible to think about the miracle of modern technology, let me say. Just truly incredible. Probably just a few more Hydralisks. And then we're going to go make it happen, because I do have great income. I am spending most of my money. I'm pretty happy about that. Maybe we'll grab one more colony up here. Make sure just getting good colony coverage. Colony coverage with Jay Barino, the only coverage you need. Have those scouts been giving you problems? Get colony coverage through Jay Barino. trying to think of a witty tagline, but honestly, it just wasn't coming to me at that moment. I was just thinking about the miracle of LASIK surgery. And there's other methods as well that are used that I think are a little less consistent, but it has to do with the shape of your eye. It's one of those things that also keeps improving. Like my wife has I think it was large pupils. They said for the procedure she has atypical pupils. They're too large, but like within the last few years, the surgery itself has improved such that they can properly do the procedure. So we both got it, and it's just been incredible. And we really didn't have any side effects after either. I don't have dry eyes anymore. It's just, good God. Again, if you're on the fence, I would totally go for it. Again, obviously, go to the optometrist, have your options weighed, understand your risks. But if you're applicable, let me tell you. And again, if it's something that you're financially able to do, it is life-changing. It truly is. I never thought that I would think that, but it was like one of the most life-changing things in my life. Truly incredible. All right, I'll stop. Wow, we got fucked up here, didn't we? All right, get out of here. More Zerglings. Maybe draw them down to us. Oh, well, I just used all of my Hydralisks. That's unfortunate. Here I was like gushing about LASIK. Okay. Well, what have I been making? Zerglings. Whoops. Okay, we can survive this. I can focus on the screen intently because I've got new eyes. Think about that. I guess we're just gonna send these Zerglings in to do something. Let's see if they can clean this up.
Our forces are under attack.
Hydralisks, please. I've got a lot of larvae. I just need to make Hydralisks. I need to make Defilers, is what I need. All Hydralisks. To the front lines. Okay, we're alive. And my Zerglings cleaned this up for the most part. Cool, cool, cool. Meanwhile, we're going to make drones so that we can remake this stuff. Over here. And one of the weird things, too, I watched my wife's procedure, and she had the opportunity to watch mine as it was happening, and she said no. And I don't blame her, because I had mine first. And then I was able to watch hers, and I'm like, fuck, I've already got it, so I'm going to watch. And it was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my entire life, as you could probably imagine. It was super strange. But it was cool, I mean, after having it done, then I could watch and see, like, oh, that's what was happening, and it was not at all what I expected. But that was the most interesting thing, is you feel nothing. So that's why I think most people, they're squeamish about the procedure itself. And I understand that. But the thing is, once it's happening, I can attest it really was not. It wasn't like a big deal. So that's why if you're on the fence because you think it's just going to be weird, go for it, man. You should go for it. Okay, why don't you come on up here and make another hatchery? We need the gas. We can long distance mine the minerals. Let's get closer to the gas. That's good. Okay, you guys get on gas. Get all this saturated. We're going to go and destroy the other teal base here momentarily. We're going to start +3 very soon. We're going to get those double spires. Wonderful. Let's see, we got to wait for this to finish. Okay, this is safe. What I'm going to do is reset up a couple of these colonies, because this here, I mean, you can't build much defense here, and of course that's where your goddamn extractor is, so there's really no good option. Okay, let's make some spires. Actually, I can't even afford as many spires as I would like. Okay, let's just make a bunch of Zerglings and go and attack that other area. Spore, please. Do I just go for +3 first? I'm thinking that's what we do. I don't want to take too long on this map. It is a large one, so it would make sense, I think, to be judicious with how we spend our time. Can make a few things, a few more colonies up there, because there's space now. Let's actually do that. Got drones for it. Okay, and I thought I made drones to rally up here. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, this is the guy who's going to come up here and try to make an extractor. Okay. Waiting for Zerglings. Drones. Next group of stuff, we're going to make drones up here. We're going to have to make defense up here as well. Not too much, but some. These will all just be spore colonies. For now. I thought I made more Zerglings than that, but I guess not. Let's hesitantly go and move in this direction. Yeah, so there's a few mineral patches over here that we'll go for, but there's cannons up there, so we're going to avoid it for now. I'd like to just make a boatload more Zerglings first, so we're going to do that. Oh, God. Reaver Micro from the AI is scary. What is... Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. That's fine. That's fine. You guys get here. You guys here. There we go. Zerglings spawning. We're going to flood in. I'm going to get probably an Ultralisk Cavern first. Queue up +3. Can we still afford the Ultralisk Cavern? Is it 200? It is. Okay, not enough. That's all right. I'm going to wait. Are we depleted here? No, we're not. We got plenty of gas. We're about to get a third geyser, rather, as we go up and flood this this Protoss area here. Just more Zerglings, I think. And Overlords. Okay, Overlords, no problem. Okay, we have to find the ramp. It's somewhere right around here. I think it's way up here, actually. Let's just see what's up here. Might be some Reavers, so we might need to come back with Ultralisks. What happens if I just A-click over here? What happens? Okay, they can figure it out. We're gonna get stormed here, probably, which is gonna be bad. Let's see how this goes. Where he's not storming us. No, chase him down, please. They probably don't have it researched yet. Okay, well, that's good. He's gone. Okay, you guys move on in. Teal is reacting. They're very upset with us. We have a major upgrade advantage, but Protoss is just real beefy. Okay, Overlords, you do not need to be here. Let's actually start getting our... Oh, they're already fast. Okay, that's good. You guys come on up here, and then we're going to push our way down. Zealots are just tanky, man. Let's get some Ultralisks. And then Zerglings. Vespene is going to be the constant thing on this map for sure. Okay, just a few more drones. We can fully saturate this. I think I'm going to have enough minerals for days here. I'm just going to wait for another round of Zerglings, then we're going to move down and take out the rest of this base. And that's going to pretty much do it for Teal, I think. I think one Spore Colony can handle this, but what I'm also going to do is start making some Hydralisks to just hang out at home. And then we have to wait for gas. Okay, attack down here. Attack down here. I hear Ultralisks spawning, which is exciting because it's a really satisfying sound. Few too many scouts up here are going to cause me a couple problems, actually. Okay, drones. I think I made you for this area. I spawned Ultralisks, and I don't know where they went. Oh, here we go. We have a rally point over here. I mean, I guess you guys can come up here. This is my main attacking force. This stuff is all anti-ground. I primarily like to use Hydralisks for defense. I need to get a... I need to get a Defiler Mound. Mostly for defense. Mostly just to defend me against air attacks. So let's just throw that down right here. Kind of in a weird spot, but that's fine. Oh, okay, well, that was expected. Right there, please. Okay, and now we can take these minerals, but I really don't need them. I have enough minerals to last me forever. It's fine. All right, this is actually depleted. Let's see, is this one depleted? They're both depleted. They're probably worth taking. Let's check this geyser up here, though. Definitely still worth taking. Every little bit of Vespene will help. Get out of the way, buddies. Let's just move on up here. Get ready to attack soon. Okay, and then we're going to make drones and drones for defense. I can't really afford air, and I think maybe that's purposeful on this map. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, all of you come on up, but I'm going to make another hatchery up here just for this gas. Just for that gas. And then we're going to start moving towards the temple, because why not? Okay, good. These guys are on their way. Let's start just throwing down colonies like crazy. The enemy attacks are just really thin. We got hit by that one carrier, which kind of caught me off guard. But other than that, this has been absolutely fine. If we can, I mean, other than air attacks, we can bottleneck any ground attacks that are coming at us right through the middle here. Drone. We need this extractor. Okay, Zerglings. And then these are all just going to be spore colonies, because I don't think they can get ground units over here. But no, actually, I don't know about that. I genuinely don't know about that. But we're going to make a lot of Hydralisks. Actually, we're going to make a bunch of Overlords first. Alright, get me up to 200 supply. That's on its way. We got a lot of minerals up on these extra areas. We just transfer some drones when we're ready. And yeah, let's make some more drones. Okay, that's my 9 hatchery. That means you're my 0 hatchery. Getting double spire, again, I can't quite afford it, but it is very tempting. Let's just grab consume for some defilers.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, whatever's happening over there, we definitely can, yeah, we can definitely handle it, no problem. You coming up here to make an extractor? I think you are. Okay, great. It's tempting to wait, or we just make Hydralisks and we go and attack. I mean, obviously, carrier attacks like this are going to cause problems, but it's really not that bad. And we just flood with Zerglings. I think that's going to be the right choice, honestly. Flood them with Zerglings, baby. And once we get these 2 extractors set up, I should have enough gas to go for days. Go for days! Go for days. It's like Groundhog Day, but it's a gopher. There was a joke in there somewhere. It didn't land. I openly admit. Just didn't really work out. It's my fault. Okay, yes. Now we have a real extractor. Meanwhile, change all my rally points and just make Zerglings. A lot of these are gonna die, but I can afford them, so we're making them. And we'll bring some Overlords too, so they can scout out for stuff. Just send some in. Let's just send in some Zerglings and see what happens. That's not the best attitude to have, but we're going. Let's see what happens. Just auto-attack onto that temple, baby. There's stuff on the high ground, I think. But we're Zerg. We don't have to micro anything. I could use Dark Swarm. I'm not. We're just running in here. We're 3-3-3. What are they? 2-2-2? Don't make me laugh, assholes. Okay. Looking good. We want to rally all the way up here now. Got more Zerglings. Send them in. Get them in there. Oh, yeah. And then we're going to rally up with Hydralisks and Hydralisks and a couple Ultralisks, because why not? Yes! Yes, tear down their pitiful defenses. Nice. Ultralisks in the front doing damage. We're getting rid of a lot of their production. I really only care about getting to the temple, to be honest. I don't really care about any of this other stuff. There's a lot of defense around here. We gotta tear it down. There's no option. Haven't really gotten stormed. Barely. If there were Reavers, they're pretty much gone now. I just destroyed the temple already.
Our forces are under attack. Us from the ruins. You must hold them at bay for a while longer.
No problem, buddy. There's the drone. Now you guys get up there. I think they send, like, literally everything at us. As if that's gonna fucking scare me. It's tempting just to go, but I'm not sure. I mean, I think there's orange Protoss that are sending units up at us from a different direction. I don't know why I'm bothering saturating all this. I basically won, but we killed this mission. It has been annihilated. We ruined this mission. Kill the Reaver, he's defenseless! Haha! Final offensive, my ass. Okay, you know what? Let's just throw down a save and go for it. Just go. Let's just see what happens. What's the worst thing that could happen? He gets caught out by a couple things and he dies, and then we gotta hit him with a different, we gotta just pick it up with a different drone. Oh no. So I think what that means, like the final offensive, is the Protoss just they A-click with, like, everything they have left. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm pretty sure that's what that means. We demolished the yellow base. Pretty much, pushing into enemy bases seems about the same as what I typically expected. But the enemy attacks are just way weaker than I anticipated as well. Here comes the drone. Everyone get up there, defend him. And then our big daddy can come and land on the planet and make himself vulnerable for whatever reason. After learning... Oh, that was their big final offensive, was this,
Now shall the events set into motion so long ago be made complete. For the Protoss too were created by the Zelnaga. They were the first creation, gifted with a purity of form. And we were the second creation, blessed with a purity of essence. Indeed, our two species are but opposite facets of a greater whole. Soon shall our two races be made as one. Henceforth shall all feel the wrath of the eternal swarm, for the hour of judgment is come.
I call that the hashtag no spire meta. Blaze through that with no air units except overlords. Also, again, the overlord, as we've learned, was actually corporeal on Char, so he moved himself to this planet to make himself vulnerable to enemies that he had learned could kill a Cerebrit. I don't know. Well, they killed him on Char, so I guess they're vulnerable anywhere. All right, whatever. Let's watch it. Let's watch that end cinematic. Boom. The cutscenes end very abruptly in Remastered. They used to fade to green, and now it's just like, boom, it's over. Anyway, the Overmind is now on ire. Everything's going awry. And now we get to play as the Protoss after they've had their asses beaten pretty thoroughly already, so we're going to try to make a comeback. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching. That's been the Zerg campaign. I'll see you next time. Bye now.